beware. God is trying to save you from a man. The name will shock you. My dear, don't skip this. Something massive is waiting for you, something that could change the way you see your life forever. The air around you has been shifting, hasn't it? Like a quiet hum in the background, a restlessness you can't quite name. Your heart's been whispering, your spirit's been stirring, and deep down, you know something's not right. Stay with me till the end. This isn't just a message yet, it's a divine wake-up call, a lifeline sent straight from heaven to pull you back from a path you didn't even know you were on. There's a man in your life who walks with a calm step, speaks with a gentle tone, and wears a smile that feels like home. He seems like a safe harbor, someone who's there to lift you up, to help you through the storm. But behind that calm, there's a storm of his own, a storm heaven sees clear as day. His kindness has a shadow, his words carry a weight you can't always feel, and his presence, though warm, leaves you colder than before. You've sensed it, haven't you? That flicker of doubt, that moment when your heart skips a beat, not from love, but from unease. That's not just your imagination, it's God tapping you on the shoulder, saying, "My child, be careful. Don't skip." What's coming next will unravel everything you've been feeling but couldn't explain. You've noticed the signs, small but persistent, like breadcrumbs scattered by the universe. Maybe it's the way your phone lights up with his name and your stomach twists. Maybe it's a sudden shiver when you're alone, or a dream that leaves you unsettled when you wake. Those aren't random moments, they're divine alerts, signals from above that something's off. This man, the one who seems so steady, so reliable, has a plan heaven doesn't approve of. His words might sound like care, but they're laced with something else, yes, something that pulls at your energy, dims your light, and leaves you questioning yourself. You've been feeling it for a while now, haven't you? That heaviness in your chest, like your spirit's carrying a load it wasn't meant to bear. After you talk to him, your energy dips, your smile fades, and you're left wondering why you feel so drained. That's because he's not here to build you up, he's here to take your trust, your peace, your sparkle. He's drawn to your light, not because he cherishes it, but because he wants to hold it for himself. God's been watching, and he's been sending you signs to protect you. Those moments when your heart races for no reason, or when you wake up feeling like you've been running all night in your dreams, those are heaven's whispers, urging you to listen. Stay with me. The truth is about to unfold, and it's going to shake the ground beneath you. This man's name, the one that might still make your heart flutter or pause, carries echoes of a past you thought you'd left behind. It's not new, it's familiar, like a song you've heard before, one that pulls you back to old wounds you thought had healed. He's not just a person in your life, he's a test, a mirror reflecting patterns you've walked through before. His charm, his timing, the way he seems to know exactly what to say, it's all too perfect, too practiced. Heaven's been cutting the strings he's tried to tie around your heart, protecting you from a trap disguised as affection. When his name pops up on your phone, in a conversation, or even in a fleeting thought, to pay attention to how your body reacts. Does your chest tighten? Does your breath catch? That's not love lingering up, it's your soul sounding an alarm. He might reach out just when you're starting to pull away, with a text that feels like it's from the heart, or a call that brings back old memories. But those aren't gestures of love, they're hooks, carefully placed to keep you tethered. His kindness always seems to show up after chaos, doesn't it? That's not a coincidence. It's control, wrapped in a soft voice and a warm smile. Don't move. You're so close to seeing the full picture. God's been delaying things in your life here not to punish you, but to save you. Every time a plan fell apart, every moment you felt stuck or lost, that was heaven steering you away from a path that would have dimmed your light. This man isn't your destination, he's a lesson, a chance for you to see your own worth. You've been through this before, haven't you? Someone who felt like they were meant for you, only to leave you questioning everything. But this time, you're different. You're stronger, wiser, awake. God's stepping in because he's seen you give your heart to hands that didn't deserve it, and he's saying, not this time. Stay till the end. The moment you hear his name again, it's going to feel different. Not painful, not heavy, but calm, like a weight lifting off your shoulders. That's when you'll know you're breaking free. Heaven's been working behind the scenes, closing doors he tried to keep open, unraveling plans he thought were hidden. You might notice him acting strange lately, distant, nervous, or even guilty. That's not random. It's God moving him out of your energy, clearing space for what's truly meant for you. You're not here to chase anyone, to fix what's broken, or to prove your worth. You're here to shine, to live in the light God created you for. This man wasn't sent to love you, he was sent to show you how powerful you are. Every tear you've cried, every night you spent wondering why, heaven has seen it all. And now, your peace is coming back, stronger than ever before. Don't skip this. Something massive is shifting right now, as you listen. You've been feeling drained, like your spark's been flickering. That's not your fault, it's the energy he's been pulling from you. But God's turning the tide. The more you let go of him, the brighter you will glow. You'll start noticing small changes at a new opportunity that appears out of nowhere, a moment of joy that catches you by surprise, a lightness in your step you haven't felt in months. That's your breakthrough, your moment of freedom. When he tries to come back, and he might, with soft words, apologies, or promises of change, you don't fall for it. Those are old tricks, rehearsed lines meant to keep you tied to his chaos. Heaven's already locked that door, sealed it shut for your protection. You'll see signs soon, maybe a random message, a memory that surfaces, or his name mentioned in passing. When it happens, don't react. Just breathe. Let God handle it. Your silence is your strength. Your choice to walk away is your victory. Stay with me. Your story isn't about who hurt you, it's about who you're becoming. The man who tried to dim your light only made you shine brighter. You're stepping into a season where peace is yours, not something you have to fight for. The one meant for you won't make you question your worth. They'll feel like a safe place, like coming home after a long day. Their presence won't drain you, it'll fill you with calm, with clarity, with joy. You're so close to a miracle, my dear. Every time you chose yourself over his games, you broke a chain. Every time you prayed instead of pleaded, you took your power back. God's proud of you, proud of the strength you didn't even know you had. The name that used to shake you will soon feel like nothing more than a memory, a shadow that can't touch you anymore. You're not losing love, you're gaining freedom, stepping into a life where your heart is safe. Don't move. This is your moment. The heaviness is lifting, the fog is clearing. Heaven's been guarding you, even when you couldn't see it. This man thought he could slip back into your life, unnoticed, but he didn't realize you're protected by something far greater. His time and your story is over. Your time to rise is now. The future waiting for you is bright, filled with people who see your heart and cherish it. You won't need to fight for their trust, it'll just feel right, like a puzzle piece clicking into place. Every step you take away from this man is a step toward that life. God's been saving you for something real, something pure, something that doesn't hurt. Stay till the end. You're not just healing, you're transforming. The tears you cried are turning into strength, the nights you spent wondering why are turning into wisdom. You're not broken, you're becoming unstoppable. When you hear his name again, it won't hurt. It'll just remind you how far you've come, how much you've grown. That's your victory, your proof that heaven's been with you every step of the way. Now, let's go deeper. You've been carrying this weight for so long, haven't you? The questions, the doubts, the moments when you wondered if you were enough. But here's the truth, you were always enough. This man's presence in your life wasn't about your worth, it was about his inability to handle it. He saw your light, your kindness, your strength, and instead of honoring it, he tried to contain it. But light can't be contained, my dear. It spills out, it shines through, and it finds its way back to the source. That source is you. God's been working in ways you might not have noticed yet. Think about those moments when things didn't go as planned, when a conversation with him ended abruptly, when a plan fell through, or when you felt a sudden urge to step back. Those weren't accidents. They were divine interruptions, gentle nudges from heaven to keep you safe. Every time you felt that tug to pull away, that was God saying, "This isn't for you." You might have thought you were losing something, a love, connection, a future you imagined. But what you were really losing was a burden. This man's energy was heavy, wasn't it? His words, even the kind ones, left you feeling smaller, like you had to shrink to fit into his world. But God created you to stand tall, to take up space, to shine without apology. That's why heaven stepped in, why things started to unravel between you two. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. Let's talk about those signs you've been seeing. Maybe it's a number that keeps showing up at 111, 444, 777, like the universe is trying to get your attention. Maybe it's a song that plays at just the right moment, or a stranger's words that hit you like they were meant for you. Those are heaven's way of speaking, of reminding you that you're not alone in this. You're being guided, watched over, loved in ways you can't fully grasp yet. This man, the one whose name still lingers in your mind, isn't your ending. He's a chapter, a lesson, a stepping stone to something greater. His role was to show you what you don't want, what you won't accept anymore. His smile might have drawn you in, but his actions told a different story. He wanted your energy, your warmth, your trust, and not to cherish it, but to hold it like a trophy. But heaven saw through it, and heaven said, "Not my child." You've been through fire before, haven't you? Moments when you thought you wouldn't make it, when the pain felt too heavy to carry. But you did make it. You're here, reading this, stronger than you realize. This man was just another fire, another test, and you're passing it with grace. Every time you choose to walk away, to say no, to listen to that quiet voice inside you, you're choosing yourself. And that's the greatest victory of all. Don't skip this part. Something powerful is happening right now. You're not just letting go of Hema, you're letting go of the old version of yourself, the one who thought she needed his approval to feel whole. That version is fading, and a new you is stepping forward. She's confident, clear, untouchable. She knows her worth, not because someone told her, but because she feels it in her bones. You might still feel moments of sadness, moments when you wonder why it had to hurt so much. That's okay. That's your heart releasing what no longer belongs. Every tear is a step toward healing, every quiet moment is a step toward peace. You're not weak for feeling it, you're human. And God's been collecting every tear, turning them into something beautiful, something you'll see soon. When he reaches out again, and he might, because he can feel you slipping away, don't let his words pull you back. He'll try to remind you of the good times, the moments when you laughed together, when you felt like you were on the same page. But those moments were fleeting, weren't they? They were always followed by confusion, by questions, by a nagging feeling that something wasn't right. Trust that feeling. It's your truth speaking. Stay with me. You're so close to the miracle you've been praying for. This man thought he could keep you in his orbit, but he underestimated you. He didn't realize that your light isn't something he can hold up, it's something you carry, something that grows brighter the more you trust yourself. Heaven's been clearing the way for you, removing obstacles, closing doors that don't serve you. You might not see it yet, but every step you take away from him is a step towards something greater. Think about the dreams you've had lately, the ones that feel vivid, like they're trying to tell you something. Maybe you saw him, or maybe you saw yourself standing stronger, freer, more alive. Those dreams aren't random, they're messages, glimpses of the future God's preparing for you. You're not meant to stay in this chapter, caught in his web. You're meant to soar, to live a life that feels like freedom. You've been wondering why things haven't worked out the way you planned, and a while of opportunities, even small moments of joy have felt out of reach. That's because your energy was tied to him, to someone who wasn't meant to carry your heart. But God's been working to set you free. Every delay, every closed door, every unanswered prayer was part of a bigger plan to protect you, to prepare you for what's coming. And what's coming is beautiful. You're about to step into a season where peace is your foundation, where joy comes naturally, where love doesn't feel like a battle. The one meant for you is out there, and they won't make you question your worth. They'll see your light and stand beside it, not try to dim it. Their presence will feel like a deep breath, like coming home to yourself. Don't move. You're in the middle of a divine shift. The heaviness you've been carrying is lifting, little by little. You might not feel it all at once, but it's happening. The moments when you laugh a little easier, when you feel a spark of hope, when you wake up feeling lighter, those are signs of your breakthrough. Heaven's been working overtime to bring you back to yourself, to remind you who you are. This man's name, the one that used to hold so much power, is losing its grip. You'll hear it soon, maybe in a conversation, a text, or even a dream. And when you do, it won't shake you. It'll feel like closure, like a chapter closing quietly. That's when you'll know you're free, and not because you fought for it, but because you chose peace over pain. God's been rewriting your story, my dear. Every moment you thought you were losing was actually a moment of gaining clarity, strength, wisdom. You're not defined by who hurt you, but by how you rise. And you are rising, higher than you can imagine. You might still feel moments of doubt, moments when you wonder if you're strong enough to let go completely. You are. You've always been. The fact that you're here, listening, feeling, means you're already stronger than you know. Heaven's been cheering you on, sending you signs, guiding you through the fog. You're not alone in these, not now, not ever. Let's talk about what's waiting for you. Beyond this man, beyond the pain, there's a life that's been waiting to unfold. It's filled with moments that make your heart sing, with people who see you for who you are and love you for it. It's a life where you don't have to shrink, where you don't have to question, where you don't have to fight for peace. It's already yours, and God's been clearing the path to get you there. Every time you choose yourself, you're stepping closer to that life. Every time you say no to his games, you're saying yes to your future. You're not just letting go of him, you're letting go of everything that kept you small. The doubts, the fears, the need for approval, they're all falling away, making room for the real you to shine through. You've been through so much, haven't you? Moments when you thought you couldn't keep going, when the weight of it all felt too heavy. But look at you now. You're still here, still standing, still shining. That's not luck, that's grace. That's God's hand on your life, guiding you, protecting you, lifting you up when you couldn't lift yourself. This man, the one who thought he could hold you back, didn't realize who he was dealing with. You're not just any, you're chosen, protected, destined for something greater. His plans, his words, his charm, they're no match for the path God's laid out for you. You're stepping into a season where no one can dim your light, where no one can steal your peace. Don't skip this. You're so close to the moment everything clicks. You'll start to see it soon, the way opportunities line up, the way joy creeps back into your life, the way you feel like yourself again. That's not a coincidence. It's the universe rearranging itself to honor your strength, your faith, your decision to keep going. When he tries to come back, and he might, because he can feel you slipping out of his reach, don't let him in. His words might sound sweet, his apologies might sound real, but they're just echoes of a past you've outgrown. You don't need his validation anymore. You don't need his presence to feel whole. You've got everything you need within you, and God's been reminding you of that every step of the way. Stay till the end. This is your moment, your turning point. The man who once held your heart is losing his grip, not because you pushed him away, but because you chose yourself. His name, his memory, his influence, they're fading, making room for the life you were always meant to live. You're not just healing, you're becoming. The tears you cried are turning into wisdom, the pain you felt is turning into power. You're not broken, you're unbreakable. And when you hear his name again, it won't hurt. It'll just remind you how far you've come, how much you've grown, how much stronger you are now. God's been with you through every moment, every tear, every doubt. He's seen your heart, your strength, your resilience. And he's proud of you, proud of the way you've kept going, even when it hurt. You're not alone in these, you never were. Heaven's been walking beside you, guiding you, protecting you from what you couldn't see. Your future is waiting, and it's brighter than you can imagine. It's filled with love that doesn't hurt, with people who don't make you question your worth, with moments that feel like pure joy. You're stepping into a season where peace is your home, where your light shines without apology. Don't move. You're in the middle of a divine transformation. The man who tried to dim your light only made you shine brighter. His presence was a lesson, not a life sentence. You're free now, free to live, to love, to be the person God created you to be. Every step you take away from him is a step toward your destiny. Every moment you choose peace over pain is a moment you reclaim your power. You're not losing anything, you're gaining everything. A life that's yours, a heart that's whole, a future that's bright. Stay with me, my dear. Your story isn't about who hurt you, it's about who you're becoming. The tears, the doubts, the sleepless nights, they're all part of the journey, part of the path that's leading you to something greater. You're not defined by this man, by his words, by his actions. You're defined by your strength, your faith, your ability to rise again and again. You're so close to the miracle you've been praying for. It's not just healing, it's a rebirth. The version of you that doubted herself, that questioned her worth, is fading away. In her place is someone new, someone confident, clear, unstoppable. Someone who knows her value, not because someone told her, but because she feels it in her soul. God's been rewriting your story, piece by piece, moment by moment. Every delay was protection, every heartbreak was preparation, every closed door was a step towards something better. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And the life waiting for you is proof of that. When you hear his name again, it won't shake you. It'll feel like a memory, like a chapter you've already closed. That's when you'll know you're free, and not because you fought for it, but because you chose it. You chose peace, you chose yourself, and heaven's been cheering you on every step of the way. This is your moment, my dear. The heaviness is lifting, the fog is clearing, and your light is shining brighter than ever. You're not just moving an eye, you're moving forward, into a life that's yours, a life that's full, a life that's free. Don't skip this. You're stepping into a season where peace is your foundation, where joy comes naturally, where love doesn't feel like a battle. The one meant for you is out there, and they won't make you question your worth. They'll see your light and stand beside it, not try to dim it. Their presence will feel like home, like a deep breath after a long storm. You're not alone in this. Heaven's been with you, guiding you, protecting you, loving you through every moment. The man who thought he could hold you back didn't realize who he was dealing with. You're chosen, protected, destined for something greater. His plans, his words, his charm, they're no match for the path God's laid out for you. Your future is bright, my dear. It's filled with moments that make your heart sing, with people who see you and cherish you, with a peace that feels like home. You're not just healing, you're becoming. And the world is about to see the real you, the one who shines without apology, who loves without fear, who lives without limits. Stay till the end. This is your victory, your freedom, your new beginning. The man who tried to dim your light only made you shine brighter. His name, his memory, his influence, they're fading, making room for the life you were always meant to live. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And God's proud of you, proud of the way you've kept going, proud of the light you carry. You're free now, my dear. Free to live, free to love, free to be the person you were always meant to be. The best is yet to come, and it's closer than you think.